Hello, boys and girls. I am Dr. Z. That is Z for zebra. It's also Z for Zithromax. See, they gave me this nice shirt that says Zithromax on the back.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah. So, I just got back from a webinar talking about the coronavirus. Yeah, you know what a webinar is? It's like Zoom. It's like a whole bunch of people get together and talk.
Kids know about Zoom, a lot of them do. They do that for school now. Did you know that?
Oh, they do?
Yes.
They don't get to go to classes?
No, they don't. Not right now. They call it safer at home.
I can see that because that's what we learned about at my webinar.
Well, you know, there's a lot of different data and a lot of people have a lot of talk about things, but we're not going to figure that out today.
We're not?
All you doctors trying to figure that out, we're not going to talk about that today.
But I have an opinion.
Well, that's okay. But you can just think about that yourself, because what we're going to talk about is someone in the Bible who had to do safer at home for a whole year.
A whole year?
Yes.
Is that what we're going to have to do?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But they had to for a whole year, and even now, boys and girls, some of you have been on your bikes, and some of you have been walking and hiking and doing all kinds of stuff outside on your swing sets and things like that. But you know what?
What?
These people in the Bible, they did not get out at all.
They didn't get out at all?
Nope.
They were stuck inside the whole time?
That's right.
For a year?
That's right.
Oh my goodness, and this is in the Bible?
It is in the Bible, and we're going to tell the boys and girls a story about that. So Dr. Z,
Yeah.
you can go punch record on your computer and watch it now if you're too busy, or you can watch it later. But I need Bob up here to play the part of Noah.
Hey, Bob! Hey, Bob!
You see, boys and girls, Noah was a man of God, and the whole world was full of evil. People were so bad. They were stealing and killing, and they didn't care. No, they didn't care what God had to say, except for one man, and that man's name was Noah. And Bob?
Yeah, you can call me Robert if you want to.
I know, but I'm going to just call you Bob today. Is that okay?
Okay, you can call me Robbie too if you want to.
I know. Last week you played David, but guess what today you get to do?
I get to play Bob?
No, you have to play Noah.
Noah? I know a kid named Noah.
You do?
Yeah, he's a nice kid. I like him.
Oh, that's good. But, well, you know what? The Bible talks about a man named Noah who was righteous before God. It says he was a righteous preacher.
Oh, he was a good guy.
Yes, and he told people about God, and he talked to his family about God.
Wow.
And that was important to him. And
how many kids did he have?
3 boys.
Oh.
Yeah. And his 3 boys were older and got married and had 3 wives. So now they have 3 girls too.
Did he name them Bob and Robert and Robbie?
No. He named them Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Oh, those are funny names. But I guess that's okay.
Sounds like food. That Ham one does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But you know what? God talked to Noah and he said, people are so bad. I wish I wouldn't have even made them. I wish they were all gone. They're terrible.
Wow.
They're evil and so bad. Killing people and stealing from people and lying. They don't care at all. But you, Noah, you're righteous.
Oh, that must be the guy I'm playing, Noah.
Yes. I'll just call you Noah sometimes today, Bob.
Okay, you can call me Noah.
So Noah was righteous and he talked to God. And God said, Noah?
Yeah?
I want you to build a great big boat.
A boat? Here?
A great big boat.
There's no water here.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to rain.
Rain? I've never seen rain before.
No. It's going to be like water coming from the sky.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to go find my tools.
All right. So God talked to Noah, and said, build an ark. And he had to build it big enough for his whole family and for all the animals. Really? He's going to have animals in there too? Yup.
That's going to be one big boat.
It's going to be one big boat. Your boys can help you. Maybe you can get to work on that building that boat.
Okay.
Okay? And so he did. He started
How big a
building.
boat again?
Well, it's pretty big.
I heard from reading in the Bible in Sunday school class, I learned that there's 3 floors in it. And it's like huge.
Yup, it's like huge.
It's like the size of 2 football fields in length.
Wow, that's pretty big. If you kids have ever been to a football game, you know one football field's pretty big, but 2 of them is even bigger.
Yeah, it's got to be really, really big to hold all the animals because we have lots of animals.
Yes, we do. And so Noah started building and building. I imagine the people that were around him said, "What is that crazy guy doing now?" Because they didn't understand Noah. Noah didn't do the things they did. They were bad. They were evil. He didn't do that. He was righteous. And he listened to God and did what was right. Here he was building this great big boat and talking about rain.
Hey, I heard there was a great boat.
Yes, there is.
A great big boat.
And you're invited to
I
come on.
All right, it must be really big if I'm going to fit.
I think it has to be.
I'm Ellie the elephant.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
You know what?
I'm ready to go. I got my trunk all packed.
Oh, that's a cute joke. I'm glad you do. But guess what? There's going to be one more elephant with you.
Oh, is it going to be a guy elephant?
Yes, it is.
All right, I've always wanted to get together with a guy elephant. That'd
Oh.
be great. Is he handsome?
I think he might be.
Does he have a trunk too?
Yes, he does.
All right.
Well, I hope they have plenty of room for you on that boat.
Oh, I think they're gonna.
Well, I hope so. But you know what? The animals came to the ark. And let's see. Oh!
All the animals?
Yes?
Even wolves?
What kind of sound does a wolf make?
Oh!
Can boys and girls, can you make that sound?
Oh!
Well, you better get in that boat if you want to be safe.
Yeah, I want to be safe.
And you know, so the wolf went in there, the elephants went in there. Can you think of some other animals? You're a little lamb. Well, what kind of sound does a lamb make?
Nah.
That's right.
Nah.
Well, you better get in there with your friend.
Okay. Quack, quack. What am I?
You're a duck.
Quack, quack.
Can you make that sound? Quack, quack. The ducks went in the ark too. There were so many animals. My goodness, we're seeing a lot of them today, aren't we? I wonder what are some other sounds that animals make. I don't even know what a little bear makes. But sometimes they go roar. Yes, they do. Oh, there's 2 kinds of bears there.
There's 2 of all the animals.
Oh, yes, there are.
2 bears.
But you know what? They went in the ark, and Noah kept bringing them in. I wonder if they thought, who's going to take care of all these animals? Uh-oh. Our friend the monkey, he gets into trouble. I don't know. You're going to have to be careful this time, little Mr. Monkey. Oh, and raccoon?
I like to steal things.
Well, you can't do that. You're with Noah the righteous man, remember?
Okay.
Yeah. I tell you, these animals, they were coming up left and right, all over the place. Wonder if Noah's wife goes, do I have to feed all these animals? Maybe she thought it was a pretty big job.
Yes, you gotta feed them all, even the badgers.
The Wisconsin Badgers. Oh, and the bunny rabbits. Wow, that's really fun. You know what? I think Noah was excited about what God was doing because he believed God. He knew that God had a plan. Remember last week when we talked about the plan that God has for you? The plan to give you hope and a future? Well, you know what? God had a plan for Noah too, to give him hope and a future. And today, oh my goodness. Whoo! Can you say what the owl says? Whoo, whoo,
What
whoo.
did he have a plan for?
A plan for everyone.
Who?
Everyone.
He wants to be nice to everybody?
Yes, he does.
Even when there's a virus around?
Yes, he does.
Oh, good.
And you know what? The animals went in. They didn't know how long they were going to stay. But Noah didn't even know either. He just knew he was supposed to be there. Oh.
Even the doggies.
Yes, everybody likes to have a puppy dog with, right?
Yeah, everybody likes puppy dogs.
Yeah.
And some people like mice.
Well, you're a kind of big mouse, aren't you?
Yeah, I heard you were afraid of mice.
I am kind of afraid of mice. I am.
Oh, well.
But you know, on this boat, I don't think Noah and his family were afraid of any of them because they knew that God had a plan for them. And so once they got all the animals on board, Noah and his family, they came to get on board too. There was Ham and his wife, Shem and his wife, and Japheth and his wife, and Noah and his wife.
All right.
And you know what, Noah?
What?
God shut the door.
He did.
Yeah, Noah didn't shut the door, God did. And when God shut the door,
Then what happened?
then you were stuck in there, and guess what happened? It started to rain. And it rained, and it rained. You know, it rained the other day, and we couldn't do any painting on our porch.
No, we couldn't do
I
anything.
know.
It was raining out.
But guess how many days it rained for Noah and all those animals?
I know the answer to this one. It was 40.
Yes, it was.
40 days and 40 nights.
days.
And it says that water came out of the ground too. It says that he opened up the windows of heaven and he broke up the water underneath, and water
Wow.
came from everywhere.
I think I wouldn't like it if it rained for 40 days and nights. They might not have liked it so much either, but you know what? They knew they were safe in the ark because
Yeah.
that's what God had told them to do.
Yep, them and all the animals and all the food they had stored up for all the animals.
Right. And so that's where they had to be. They had to be inside. So sometimes when you're thinking about the fact that you have to be at home and just with your family, Noah was with his family for more than 40 days and nights because after they quit raining, guess what they had to do then?
They had to float.
Yes, they did. On that boat was floating along in the water. They couldn't get out because there was no dry land.
Yeah, they floated around. I think it's for like 6 months they were floating.
Wow, that's a long time to be floating.
And then they landed when the water went down, and they stayed in the ark for another 6 months until the land all dried up.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time.
Yeah, they were in that ark for over a year.
I thought we had to stay in the house for a long time, but this sounds like a lot harder than that.
Yeah, they didn't get to go outside for walks at all.
I know, wow. I guess I should be thankful I can go for walks, right?
Yep, that's right.
I guess there's a lot of things to be thankful for. You know what I'm thankful for?
What?
Noah was willing to do what God wanted him to do. I'm sure glad about that.
Yeah, he built a boat.
Yes, he built a boat, he listened to God, and he was righteous and was listening to what he wanted him to do.
Yep,
And the boys and girls, they want to live for God too.
they sure do. And afterwards, he gave us a sign in the sky.
Oh, what is that sign? After the rain and after Noah got to come up outside, oh, they were so excited. They got to come out on land again. They got to be free from all that being locked in that boat for all that time. But God put something in the sky.
He put in a rainbow.
Oh, that's
And it's
awesome.
blue and purple and green and red and yellow and orange, and it's all the colors of the rainbow in the rainbow.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And he did. And you know what the rainbow meant? The rainbow meant that God would never flood the whole earth again. So we have a couple things to think about today. One is when we're feeling sad because we've kind of been stuck without our friends from school and we've been stuck at home with just family, we can remember Noah and we can say, oh, I'm glad I at least can go for walks and I can go do things. And another thing is that we can know that God has a good plan for us and he has a future. And when we see a rainbow, he's not going to flood the whole earth again because he made a promise to us.
Yep, and God always keeps his promises.
Yes, he does. And boys and girls, we want to know that God loves us and cares about us, and he wants to help us to live for him so one day we will be safe in heaven with him, right?
Yep, that's right.
That's right. So thank you guys for coming today and all the animals that helped today. Thank you so much. And now, Bob, I will call you Bob.
Okay. Bye,
Bob,
Bob.
Yep.
Please, my head bobs up and down when I talk.
I know. But Bob, thank you for being Noah today. That was very nice of you.
Oh,
And
certainly.
I'm so thankful that Noah was willing to be righteous and do what God had for him. Remember, kids, God has a plan for you, for hope and a future.